Welcome back. Another day, another potato video. This time, we are tackling the game with the old character. I believe it's part 7 now. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, it's 7. So, old is all wrinkly, and he has negative 25% enemy speed, so enemies are much slower. Plus 10 harvesting, so he's actually decently good if you want to do harvesting with him. And minus 33 map size, so it's a smaller map, which is quite interesting. Minus 10% enemies, so less enemies, and he's also slower by 10%, although the enemies are much slower. So honestly, the negative 10% speed is not that big of a deal. But you get some interesting choices for starting weapons. You can go engineering, you can go medical. There's also the chopper, which gives you extra hit points from consumables. That's a pretty interesting weapon for a different character. There's also the double barrel shotgun. There's the taser. I'm actually thinking, yeah, let's do an engineering run, since this is something I haven't done yet. So the way it works is the wrench being a tool weapon. All the tool weapons, I think there's only 2, the screwdriver and the wrench, summon certain friendly, well, units, characters, not really characters, but yeah. Wrenches summon turrets, and then the screwdrivers periodically summon landmines. I believe it's 1 every 12 seconds on the base level. And the thing with engineering is that you don't really care about regular damage. So you don't want percentual damage, you don't want melee damage, you don't want range damage. You want only engineering. Since the percentual damage does not impact the engineering boosts, normal damage ups are virtually useless. So what I'm going to go immediately is hit point regen. I'm going to try and become as tanky as possible. I'll pick up the wrench. I will pick up the bag, as that actually ends up earning quite a bit of extra materials over the duration of the game. Coffee is an interesting choice because the wrenches are terribly slow, so the coffee actually is quite impactful. So yeah. And the wrenches at the start of the wave spawn 2 turrets, and those turrets will then last for the entire duration of the wave. They don't get destroyed, and they just periodically deal some damage, giving you some extra firepower. So yeah, this is pretty straightforward. Now the reason why engineering is pretty good on old is because the map is very small, and since the buildings get spawned in randomly, the smaller the map, the higher the chances that all your buildings are more or less spawned in together, which is what you really want. Let's see. Taser stick, baby gecko. That's not particularly interesting. That's a reroll. Yeah, their coffee is not bad. I think I'll actually lock the mushroom. I'll just go for a bunch of hit point regen. All right, go time. Oh wait, actually, maybe I don't want to go for the mushroom just yet. I actually want a little bit of luck, since I do have the bag, and I want to get as many crates as possible. And luck really helps with that, so going for negative luck is not very good. Or rather, going into negative luck. I'm not really going for negative luck. Right, let's see. Yeah, I'll take the heart, of course. Yeah, 10 luck is good. Let's get another wrench. Hit point regen is kind of nice. Screw it, I'll take it. Let's take the pencil. That's extra engineering. That's always nice to have with this character. As long as you're going for engineering, of course. 3 turrets. Fortunately, the wrenches are still one-shotting the enemies, which is really quite nice. And the turrets are actually doing a pretty good job at clearing the enemies as well. Yeah, okay, it is danger 1. Just double checking. Alright. Cool. Yeah, early waves are honestly pretty straightforward. Cool, 13 extra from harvesting. 6 speed is somewhat tempting, but I'm actually gonna go for harvesting. Yeah, let's take the wrench. Screwdriver is also nice. Let's already have 5 tools. The tools, of course, just boost your engineering. That's the weapon tag effect. Gummy Bear is not really worth it. Explosion damage is probably going to be worth it since I'm going to be spawning in a bunch of landmines. Yep, as you can see, the landmines became stronger. And the final upgrade, the Red Wrench, also spawns in explosive turrets, which benefit from the dynamite. So yeah, that's a pretty reasonable thing to go for. The landmines are also quite nice once you get a few wrenches going, and a few upgrades for the wrenches. Right now, well, with just a single normal screwdriver, they're not very impressive. Turrets do a lot more. Okay. And you can also detonate a mine yourself by stepping on it. Okay. Cool stuff. 16 left on the ground. Purple engineering, thank you very much. 6 max hit points, very nice. I'll take the propeller hat and the wrench. Butterfly. I'll skip lifesteal for now. I'll grab the wrench first. I'll lock the engineering, I'll lock the screwdriver. I will absolutely get those as well. And so the level 2 wrench actually spawns in a flamer turret. And the flamer turret is really good because it can hit multiple targets, meaning that this is what brings you quite a lot of AoE clear early on. And it is really, really quite good. The engineering turrets have been buffed a few times, but initially the flamer turrets were basically the backbone of the engineering build. You really, really wanted those things because pretty much everything else apart from the missile turrets was a single target damage dealing, and that was just not enough to clear the more high density waves. Can I get the tree? Alright, excellent. That's some extra materials right there. Snail. Perfect. Let's go. Okay, 2 armor, 3 engineering. For now, I think I can get away with engineering. Eventually, I will probably build some armor. We'll see how it goes. I will actually... I'll just upgrade the screwdriver. Yeah. Grab the engineering. Triangle of Power is not really that impactful. Yeah, I mean the 20% damage, yes, the wrench will hit it a little bit harder, but I'm not really relying on the wrenches too much. In the early waves maybe, but later on the turrets will do the main damage. The thing with the Triangle of Power though is that it does give you +1 armor, which is quite nice, but it's a little bit too pricey for that. Take the more trees, and I will also take another wrench, so now I'm going to have a bunch of flame turrets now. Those guys immediately stepped on a landmine. And yeah, the small map means that it's really quite powerful to go for turrets, since the turrets cover a relatively large portion of the map too. So no matter where the enemies spawn in, they are very likely to be taking quite a lot of damage from the turrets. So the turrets also have a lot less downtime than they would on a bigger map. These guys, yeah, these guys spawned in on a landmine. Yeah, pretty straightforward. The only downside is that even though it's a very small map, I am inevitably going to miss some materials, but it's so far it's going pretty well. Defective steroids, I mean they're free, so I'll take them. Purple armor is pretty appealing as well. Could have technically gotten the harvesting there, but it's fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna upgrade one of these. So this is now a pretty heavy damage dealing turret from the 3rd wrench. I believe it's a laser turret. The bat is the lifesteal is not that appealing. These weapons are quite slow. I mean, yes, they do have a sort of a cleaving or an arc attack, which means they can deal damage to quite a lot of enemies. So lifesteal would proc reasonably well, but they're just a little too slow. And yeah, for that reason, I'm not that interested in lifesteal. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna do another reroll. Yeah, let's just upgrade that, grab the fertilizer, and good to go. Excellent. Okay, so there's a bit of a blind spot down in the lower left and also in the upper right. But the lower right and the midfield are very nicely covered. Alright. Yeah, pretty smooth so far. Even the armored heavies go down pretty quickly. Yeah, the laser turret damage is definitely quite menacing. Okay. Yeah, more trees. Quite a lot of food being dropped, actually. Okay. Yeah, the thing that I want is I want a little bit more regen. That's the thing that's missing. Energy price is not really good for me. So let's recycle. Tempted to go 15 luck. Obviously all of these options are really quite good. 9 speed is pretty appealing. That would really make a fairly big difference in my ability to dodge incoming damage. Luck would help me set up a little bit better for late game. Honestly, I think I can afford to play a little bit more greedy, so I'll just go for that. I'll take the 4 hit point regen. Yeah, let's go Ghost. Also turret, very nice. Just got an extra little passive turret here. So this functions just like the base turret from the base wrench. So you can actually have, well, technically an unlimited amount of turrets. I'll actually upgrade these and I'll get another screwdriver. I'll get the Peaceful Bee. Boxing Glove is not that interesting, honestly. I mean, yeah, it adds a little bit of knockback to the screwdriver. The wrenches already have a fairly high knockback value. Alright, another wrench. Cool. I think I'll actually, yeah, combine and just pick that up. So now I'll have an explosive turret as well, which deals pretty serious damage. Yeah, let's just go. Gotta play it a little bit safe here, since I did spawn in with only 1 hit point. But actually healing up quite quickly from the regen. Just gonna check my items real quick. Yeah, I don't have a monkey, but I do have 8 regen, which is quite helpful. Yeah, the turrets are just basically spawn camping everything, which is really quite nice. Works reasonably well. Okay. Yeah, the heavies are getting stacked up quite quickly, which is really rather fantastic. I'm a little bit on the fence about having 2 screwdrivers though. Let's take Alien Worm. 4 melee is not that interesting. I have 32 luck, I can reroll for blue. Yeah, we're just gonna reroll again. I think 3 engineering makes more sense. Yeah, I just wanna up the damage just a little bit more. I will take the wheelbarrow actually. The wheat is tempting, but the melee and range damage are not that interesting. I'm really on the fence about it. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna pay for itself. Black belt again. I'm throwing away luck to get melee damage. Not really interested in that. Screwdriver 3 is quite appealing though. Let's see. Do I want the dodge? Yeah, I think I want all 3 of these actually. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm actually going to just throw away the basic screwdriver. Yeah, I'm still gonna keep 4 wrenches. But yeah, I'll take the killing token and the shady potion, and let's just go. Cool. Alright. You can also stand on the mine to keep it ready. And then when enemies get close, you can step off and boom, blow them up. Nice little small skill-based interaction. But I'm really happy that something like that is in the game. It's a neat little feature. Gives the landmines a little bit of extra flexibility. Alright. Yeah, going pretty well. I wish I had one more flamer turret. I feel like it'd be really nice to have 2 flamers. And the rest can be, you know, the heavy single target damage ones. But the flames really help soften the targets up very nicely. Cool. Statue. I don't really like this statue very much. I don't think this character benefits from it that much. It's also nice to have some speed. For engineering, 15% attack speed is somewhat tempting, but I think the speed is more important here. Another wheelbarrow. I mean, there's still time to benefit from it, so I think I'll keep it, or I'll take it rather. That puts me in 0 armor, which is not terribly worrying yet. Blood Leech is kind of tempting, so this does actually give me a little bit of lifesteal as well. Let's get the pencil. Alloy is not really that interesting. Blindfold is also not that interesting. Dodge is kind of cool. Crit chance I don't particularly care for. These weapons aren't really huge damage dealers anyway. Double barrel shotgun. No. Helmet's quite appealing. Little muscly dude. Does give me max HP, which I quite want. And a little bit of melee damage is also not bad, it's just that it's not that impactful on this character. Cool. Alright. Okay. Yeah, works reasonably well. I think I also have a pretty healthy amount of harvesting right now. I'm generally not a huge fan of harvesting, but this character starts with, I think, base 10 harvesting, so he has a reasonably good start to build off of, so that's why I chose to go for it. And if nothing else, it allows you to reroll a bunch of times later down the line, so it's also quite nice. Yeah, the wrenches are struggling a little bit with the mummies. Oh, nice. Passive incendiary turret. That's wonderful. 9 dodge is tempting. 9. Honestly, all of these are tempting. This is a bit of a tricky one. I think maybe even armor since it's so consistent. Yeah, probably armor. Sunglasses are a waste of space. Lumberjack shirt. Actually not terrible. Probably not worth it, but still. I'll take the Lucky Charm because I don't really care about the damage anyway. I guess I'll take the Wheelbarrow still. So that puts me at 95, which is reasonably good, actually. And I guess I got my second Flamer turret, so that's also pretty good. I also like the way the turrets are distributed. Flamers on either side and then a bunch of more turrets in the middle. That's actually a really, I think, a quite fortunate turret spawn. This definitely feels like it's a very effective kill zone here in the center. Yeah, that's pretty good. Another crate. Yeah, this lower left side is actually clearing very effectively. The missile plus the flamer is just fantastic AoE clear. Can I get the tree? Yes, I can. Alright, 505 in the bank. Projectiles pierce through one additional target. I'll take that. I believe that also works with the turrets. I mean, if it doesn't, who cares? I don't really care about the damage anyway. 6 speed is not that important, but I could pick it up still. Gambling token is quite nice. So that puts me 20 dodge, which is reasonably good. Wandering bot is also it can be just nice to have it because it just makes enemies a little bit slower, which is fairly decent. This is a bit of a tricky one. Yeah, I guess I'll just upgrade this because I don't really want to sell any of the other ones. White flag is also a bit of an interesting one. Makes the game a little bit safer by reducing the mob density. Okay, turrets are a bit dispersed here. And I'm also back to having only one flamer since I actually upgraded the blue wrench. But that gives me another laser turret, which is quite powerful. Yeah, the upper left is has a laser and a missile turret, so that's a pretty powerful setup here. And the enemies are also really quite slow. Excellent. Yeah, this definitely feels pretty powerful right now. I don't feel untouchable, but it feels like I'm not really struggling with the clearing power. Okay. Yeah, pretty neat. Pumpkin. Guess I'll take it, yeah. Wait, no. Yeah, it should still work. I think it works. 10% attack speed. Yeah, it's probably worth it. 2 lifesteal. I think I can actually reroll for something better. 12 speed's pretty tempting. I think 10 harvesting's a little bit late for that. Yeah, 12 speed is decent. None of this is particularly interesting. I don't think wisdom's actually worth it. It's normally a very good item, but right now I don't find it particularly appealing. I think being teacher actually might still be worth it. Get some extra XP in. Obviously +2 engineering from the compass is very nice. Also go for hit point regen. And I'll take the medal after the next wave. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, so the wait, I want to check something real quick. Spawns a turret that shoots piercing bullets. Okay, so that's piercing bullets, but let's see when the missile connects with something. Yeah, I think it's still. Yeah, I think it also penetrates, right? Because this isn't supposed to penetrate, I'm pretty sure. I mean, you can't actually see the specifics of the turret on the weapon tooltip, unfortunately. But yeah, I think the bandana works with the turrets, and I'm pretty sure the pumpkin also interacts with them, because I think by default projectiles lose 50% of their damage when they pierce. So the first instance of damage deals full damage, and the next instance after the pierce deals 50% damage. And I think this is how it also works with the turrets. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the missile is going through, yeah. Anyway, it seems like it's pretty powerful. I'm going to recycle that. I'm not sure if they can crit. Maybe they can actually crit. Maybe crit is worth going for. Anyway, hit point regen sounds very appealing right now. Power generators. Well, I don't really leverage the damage that much. Baby with the beard is kind of pointless. Shady potion is tempting. That puts me in about 100 luck. Let's get greedy and get the weird ghost. Cool. I'm a little bit scared. Not too worried though. Maybe I should be more worried. Not a lot of food around though. Oh. Can't get to the... Okay, now I can. Cool. There's some more food. Okay, feeling pretty safe now. Everything's back to normal. Let's just check this real quick. Okay, I have -1 lifesteal, so I can't actually lifesteal anymore. Been throwing that stat away for a while now. Excellent. Yeah, I missed a few materials there. But I got 669 from that wave. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, Tyler, absolutely. I'm taking him. Scope is not that interesting. I'm recycling that. Warrior helmet is actually appealing. Let's recycle the rip and tear. Oh, red brain. Yeah, 9 speed sounds pretty good. I don't think I'll take the butterfly, but I'll take the helmet. Time for a reroll. Yeah, I'll take another Tyler, I think. Sad Tomato's pretty appealing, Schmoop's pretty appealing. I'm just gonna go for regen and max HP at this point, and some armor and dodge. Yeah, seems pretty good. Wish I got a few more passive turrets, but can't have it all. Yeah, the Tylers are also quite potent. That was actually really nice that I got those two, because they can deal pretty serious damage as well. Get the buffers. There we go. Okay, so the armored heavy actually goes down pretty quickly next to the Tylers. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely feels like I'm recovering from damage very quickly because I have such high luck, so I'm just getting a lot of food items. Even from monster drops, which is quite nice. Okay, got a little sloppy there near the end. Yeah, 4 engineering sounds good. I do need a little bit more engineering damage. Let's up the screwdrivers. Let's get the metal plate. Very nice indeed. Okay, so potato's very appealing. Wandering bot's pretty appealing. Cog is absolutely a must-have. Yeah, go time. Okay, the regen actually gives me, I think, about 3 hit points per second, right? No, it's not. It's 2 hit points per second. A little bit more than that. 2.16. Okay, unfortunate spawn for the Tyler. At the end of the screen. Or end of the arena. Edge of the arena. Well, also the end, I guess. Alright. Okay. Yeah, working nicely. This Tyler in the middle here is getting to do quite a bit of work. Grab the materials. I actually missed 40, but it's still fine. Take the armor. Yeah, I can afford. Well, I don't really. I don't want to throw away the luck, actually. Yeah, I'll take the 12 speed. Pretty crazy. Alright. Yeah, I think, well... Yeah, metal plate makes sense. Yeah, no point in rerolling right now. Getting pretty late into the game now. I do have 100 luck, so I would like to get a red item or two from the shop. Okay. What I actually want to do is I want to merge the purple screwdrivers. So I'm going to use a red screwdriver and then I want to go for an extra wrench, I think. That's actually how I want to set up my weapons. So hopefully I'll roll into a wrench. Because that would be quite nice. Sure, I'll take it. Red range damage, that's not really that interesting. I think I can reroll into something better. Yeah, that's better. Guess I'll go luck, actually. Okay, perfect. Got the range. Time to take the plastic explosives, and that's it. That's all the money I have. Cool. So the cool thing with the red screwdriver is that every 3 seconds it actually spawns an extra landmine. So it spawns those things in pretty quick, which is really nice. And those landmines are also quite powerful. Have a pretty big AoE and deal a decent amount of damage. Yeah. Oh my, that's wave 19 already, okay. It's going reasonably smoothly, I'd say. Tanking a little bit of damage here and there, but for the most part it's pretty good. Enemies are getting cleared quite consistently. Maybe struggling a little bit with the buffed up heavies, actually. Yeah. I think the turret spawns weren't... the turret placement isn't really optimal, but it's okay. Ritual, I mean, it's... No, actual recycle, I don't want to throw with engineering. Wow, this is so odd, I almost never throw that item away. I'll take the 9 dodge here. Yeah, I'll take the cute monkey. I'll take the gentle A. Ooh, maybe that's a mistake. I mean, it gives me more materials, which means it gives me more chances for healing. I think that might actually be fine. Wish I had another blue wrench, though. I'll take the alien baby. Yeah, that makes sense. Reroll one more time. Explosion damage, I guess. And final reroll. Oh man, okay. Okay, so here's my wrench 4. Oh well. Not this time, I guess. Yeah, this boss is basically standing still. Yeah, there's no way I'm killing him, so... I guess we're just chilling out for the rest of the wave. Oh well, it's one of those. Unfortunately, I just don't have the clearing power to take care of him. Actually, this is one of the downsides of the small arena. This big projectile attack is actually taking up a lot of the map. And my speed isn't quite high enough to just casually run through it. Which is a possibility. Like, if you have enough speed, you can just run through in any direction and you'll get out of it before it even activates. Okay, mutated again, last 30 seconds. Oops. Took a hit there. Yeah, the regen is really quite powerful though. Healing over 2 hit points per second, so... very fast recovery. Okay. Yeah, looks like that's that. One with the timer. Oh well. Didn't quite bully the game as hard as a few of the other times. But hey, it was still a pretty good run. So yeah, that was the old with an engineering setup. So yeah, final stats, 97 max HP, that's pretty decent. Hit point region 23, that's also strong. Next 4 were all red, so not particularly interesting. Elemental 0, attack speed 25, not that interesting. 35 engineering, this could have easily been higher. Range negative 15, doesn't really matter. 12 armor, solid. 29 dodge, okay. 27 speed, pretty good with this character in particular, because you start with negative 10 speed. 122 luck is good, and 160 harvesting also was pretty solid, actually. So yeah, that's the old done. And until next time, take care.